John Gaiser.
Jay Willoughby.
Nice to meet you. It's Warren Katie.
Thank you.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Now we know you, Black Jacket Symphony. We are local multimedia artists. We do projection, media, interactive stuff for events. We have an event called Neon Electric.
Yes, heard of it.
Yeah, Bottle Tree. And we also do this new one called Yacht Club.
Veteran Tap.
Which is Yacht Rock, which is AM Gold.
Exactly. Yeah, this is nice '70s stuff.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's what I grew up with.
Yeah.
I was young.
Well, tell me more about Black Jacket Symphony, because believe it or not, we're doing an event that's going to kind of be an after party for
Thriller.
Thriller
Oh, really?
at Paramount. We're going to do, yeah.
I've heard about that. I've heard that now, putting these coming together
Yeah.
right on camera.
But I don't think anybody actually knew. Yeah, because I thought it was kind of a weird coincidence that we were going to get together.
It was because you guys do the radio show
Mhm.
on Birmingham Radio. I do too. I do a morning show on Sunday mornings, and he's the one who told me about it. He said, "Y'all aren't, you know." I said, "I'm trying to. Right now, I'm just trying to put Thriller together."
Right.
Yeah.
We're doing Thriller at Halloween night at the Alabama Theater. I think there's a few tickets available, and it's our biggest production of video, which has kept me awake many nights.
Wow. Please tell me how you put that together.
All of them, they're different every time. You just first of all, you gotta find the guy. For any of them, we've done 25 albums now. It's just we do albums from the beginning to end,
Wow.
note for note, sound for sound, and we gotta find. I'm kind of like a coach. I gotta recruit I gotta find the right quarterback. So
Yeah.
usually in these kind of shows, I had to find Michael Jackson. Once I found him, it took me a while. It's a guy, Orlando, Florida.
Wow.
That we're bringing up. So found him, and then I just kind of piece by piece find the right players for the right positions and the whole thing. But with Michael Jackson, there's lots of production that goes
Oh yeah.
as well. You have to have the dancers and all.
Oh, you're kidding me. You're having dancers as
Well, did I say that out loud?
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah, you did.
There'll be some dancing and some it's zombies and stuff. You have to.
You have
It's
to,
Michael
yeah.
Jackson. It's Thriller. It's Halloween night.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. I just can't. I can't imagine how solid those riffs are going to be.
Yeah, it's great.
I mean, it's gotta be tough.
But like AC/DC, which we do as well, which is on the other end of the spectrum, no dancing.
Yeah.
No dancing. It's just a guy that can sing. But again, it's the same concept, really. How to find the guy that can sing, at stratospheric high, screaming for 2 sets, 3 nights in a row or more.
Yeah.
And when I found him, I could put the rest of the band together around him. So it's really all kind of the same, but different. Like I say, because you're looking for different players.
Yeah.
The guy that plays, on a Pink Floyd album, plays guitar for that, is not necessarily the guy that played on the Beatles album. So it's all different musicians and all different points and all that. With video and lighting, you guys know more about than I do.
Right. Well, we've seen some of the work on the stage. We were pretty impressed with it.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks. Yeah, it's a lot of work and real cool. Real cool. It's a labor of love. So with you guys, it's way over my head with what y'all are doing, multimedia. I'm just a guitar player. So tell me, y'all started about the same time that we did. Y'all were
2008?
Mm-hmm.
That's right. We came in 2009 as our first show. So we gave you the idea to put this together.
Oh, just trying to do something cool at parties. But they already had some DJs and music already going, and we just wanted to kind of heighten the aesthetic, and build the room a little bit like that.
Kind of bring it all together.
Right. And so we just, started involving ourselves with different things, kind of pushing our way in and trying to create, little events. So worked with DJ Coco with Solid Gold at Bottle Tree for a while, and then Katie had this idea: why don't we do the same thing, but with just 80s, make it kind of a 80s wave kind of thing, and use multimedia with that, and get some really solid DJs, and do an event at Bottle Tree. Marilee was really into it, and it's been very successful, and it just keeps growing. I figured we'd do it for 1 year, and just get bored, but no, man, it just keeps growing. Year after year. Gino got involved, and he wanted to put us on the radio, and all of a sudden we're on the radio Friday nights, 10 to midnight. It's just still happening. People want it for their private parties.
When you do an 80s theme thing, do you do, like you say, parties, but you do an 80s theme just at Bottle Tree or wherever it is? Who comes? Is it all ages? Is it people that are nostalgic for the 80s?
It's young people. It's people coming for the nostalgia aspect of it, reminiscing,
It
Living it up in the
seems to be, yeah, it seems to cross a lot of boundaries.
That's one of the reasons I asked is we do the same things. We're doing an album that was made in 1968, a White Album by the Beatles or something, or Led Zeppelin, early 70s. And I thought at first it'd be like a big, the baby boomer group come see us, which it is.
Mm-hmm.
But it's amazing to see all the kids, the age difference. It really does run from 5 to 75.
Yeah.
And it's almost balanced, depending on the show especially. Pink Floyd seems to bring out the Beatles always bring out a lot of different age groups. And so does Led Zeppelin. Because I always say this, but it's every generation says their music was better.
Yeah.
In our case, we just have to be right.
Right, yeah, exactly. Well, yeah, we see a really good balance of, the drink rings and, kids with the X's, with that, waving up in the air. So, we're always, pretty impressed with, with how young and then how old.
Yeah.
Old, that's a bad thing to say. I don't know, it's more mature. But, we got people to come out, fully costumed,
Right.
dressed, wearing really bright, vivid colors. Yeah, have a real good time.
And doing the yacht rock thing now, which is the AM gold.
Right.
That's fun to me. That's just the best.
Yeah, we deck that out with,
We wore
hats.
sailor hats.
Sailor
and
hats.
We had a captain, and he wore captain.
Tony Roddy was our
Right.
captain.
Lisa Cole's the cruise director.
Right.
So she had a little, cute vintage sailor dress and hat, and then the whole crew at Trim Tab, they all got on board.
Oh yeah, we were so impressed with that.
Got hats and
Yeah, when we came in, they were all part of the crew.
yeah.
It's just
It
a
was
larger
really
extension of it.
Maybe not a question for you. When did it become yacht rock? Why did they determine yacht? To me, it's AM gold. It's just
Right.
it's that AM stuff that was just hits that
I think John Oates, is that right? John.
from their home.
Yeah, I think
Oates.
he coined the term because
Really?
I did some research
Yeah.
on the term yacht rock because I thought the same thing. Like,
Yeah.
when did it become labeled yacht rock? And I think that's where it came from. I think he coined the term.
That's funny. I didn't know.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, I keep on 70s and 7,
Right.
Yeah.
all that stuff.
Yeah, I guess the term works. I mean, I'm with you. I'm just a 70s soft rock.
Yeah.
It's just in my DNA somewhere, just from listening to it. I can't help it. So
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, oh man, I hate this song, but I love it somehow.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's exactly how we got
Yeah.
started on it.
Mhm.
You heard that, and it's like, ooh, I gotta have more of that.
Right.
And just
Just
start.
guilty pleasures, the thing you want to say out loud that you love.
Yeah.
Sugar, sugar for the arches. Oh, God, I should have said that.
Yeah.
It makes me so uncomfortable.
But now we're cool, man. Can you believe it? Wow. God, how did that happen?
And so every show you do, it's a different theme, and with what your multimedia stuff that you do, correct?
Yes.
Right. Yeah, the video's just there to kind of heighten
Enhance.
aesthetic and.
Yeah, and that changes, like with Yacht Club, I have a bunch of vintage 8mm footage that I found from different places that kind of goes with that kind of aesthetic, and then, the 80s is maybe clips from music videos or, just crazy dancing or just obscure, obscure clips or footage,
With the
found.
shows we do, we have video that we put together that have to do with the time of the record and what it is, and to go along with it, as well as video of the band playing, where it's interspersed with all that. So Pink Floyd will have some psychedelic,
Right.
stuff with it, whereas the Eagles will have more desert,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's exactly what we're doing. We just, for that, we just kind of layer different things where, she does the kind of clip media, and then I build on actual interactive, graphics, things that work, with the sound or has a sound input, things that are being actually, computer generated, or things that work with drum pads, MIDI instruments, tethered things.
And when you do it in real time?
Yes.
Yes, it's changing.
Yeah, it's all in real time.
Yeah.
So it's not something that's pre-programmed that you come in and it's just pop it in,
No,
No.
and go have a beer.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Exactly. I mean, we've come across, we found. I mean, we always thought that's just the way you do it, right? I mean, you're at a party, you're mixing video like you'd be mixing music, but we found there's a lot of VJs that just walk up, press play,
Walk
Right.
away.
and walk away. And we've had a lot of compliments, from people in Atlanta and people here. It's like, that it's nice that. we're actually earning our money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're earning our keep with it, so.
We start at, normally start at 9, end at 2, and I usually don't even, I'll take a bathroom break, but that's it. I'm there,
Wow.
just.
Yeah, just standing up.
Yeah, because it starts out, the night starts out, kind of calm, but then at the end of the night, everyone's like, the energy is insane, and so I've gotta I kind of feed off of that too, and so I'll,
It's
like
a little
you
more,
said.
yeah, because ours is pretty, the video's in real time, and not the video that we do, obviously, because we do cuts to the band playing as well as the others, so it's gotta be done. But our album's an album, it is, we play the album straight through. So we're through, we're done, but it reminds me of back when I played the clubs.
Right.
It's like they didn't pay attention until the last 30 minutes.
Yeah.
One more. Hey, where were you 2 hours ago?
Yeah, right. So Jay, what do you got coming up?
We have a November show in Talladega, Alabama. First time we've ever played there. They contacted us, and we're looking forward to any new market. We're always fun to go in and do it. We're doing Abbey Road, which is near and dear to my heart. This was the first show we ever did. And in December, we're doing a New Year's, big New Year's to do. And in January, we're packed. We're kind of taking a couple of weeks breather after the Michael Jackson thing, which well needed too, because I'm exhausted from it. So what about you? What's going on?
Yeah, we're finishing off a big October too, one of our
Yeah.
busiest ever. It's even going to keep us from going out Halloween night. But New Year's, we love doing New Year's down at Bottle Tree. It always sells out. Man.
Sells
It's
out,
packed.
yeah.
But it's a great event. Other than that, in January, we like to work with Harris and Sherry down at Trim Tab and do another yacht club event down there January 30th, the last weekend in January. Then, of course, you can always hear us on Birmingham Mountain Radio, Friday nights, 10 to midnight.
That's right. Or Sunday morning, your Black Jacket Radio. 8 to 10.
Right. Well, man, it's great to meet you. Finally meet you. Great.
Great to meet you.